China bans kids from playing games after 10 p.m., caps microtransaction spending.
This has been a thing for a while, though.
Apparently, okay, this is the first time I heard of it. I thought it was interesting. So Kotaku's Luke Plunkett writes, a new Chinese law that went into place on Tuesday has placed extreme limits on the screen times of the nation's youth, with everyone under the age of 18 now restricted from playing video games for longer than 90 minutes a day or between the hours of 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. So it sounds like China's my dad or something, just like
that's that's part of the reason why that League of Legends mobile only thing, which is now coming to America in the form of the actual official League of Legends thing, was much more compressed. It was partly to keep kids from spending hours and hours and hours a day playing it.
Gotcha.
So
I
now America gets a bit of it.
Right. Part of my, I'm split where I see the benefits of limiting, especially kids. So I want to say this is everyone under the age of 18. They're restricted from playing video games for that time frame. That's probably a positive thing because you kind of have to force, kids are dumb. So you kind of have to force them to go to bed and that kind of thing. But this is also, we live in a place where it's like, hey, fuck you. I want to be able to eat only Doritos for a week and drink, Gatorade and play Fortnite all day. That's what we're in America. I'm proud to be here. I would do that.
I would absolutely love to know how this would affect the sales of something like a Nintendo Classic or something where it's not connected to the internet.
Oh, sure. Maybe those things, skyrocket.
Right. They can't actually affect your social score, which is what this affects. And that can affect how your family members get jobs.
Well, one aspect, you're right, is this online-only mode where it's these microtransactions. It seems like that's where they're trying to combat that as well. So in addition to the stuff controlling time spent in front of the screen, an additional measure is also aimed at tackling the amount of money spent on DLC and microtransactions.
Right. Which Overwatch hit him with a long time ago. Because China said, you're going to tell us the odds on your loot boxes. In which Overwatch said, fuck you. We're just
terrible.
We're just going to let you buy stuff, and that's your option. You have no more loot boxes. You can just buy stuff.
Gotcha.
So deal with it. Which clearly tells you that the odds were terrible.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You wouldn't do that any other way.
Yeah, that's why you don't reveal that.
Right.
So on the microtransaction front, so there will now be a hard limit between $28 to $57 a month users are able to spend on items.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, which scales depending on how old the player is. So
and that's a really reasonable amount.
Right. So I wonder if they're just really kind of combating a huge issue in China with addiction to video games or these predatory loot boxes and stuff. But yeah, so while this all sounds very sudden and drastic, the NYT reports, New York Times reports that the industry has known this was coming for a while, and many games and providers already provide baked-in limits similar to these Chinese market. You mentioned Overwatch and whatnot. But
I think the other thing that I learned from some of my indie dev friends is that with especially YouTubers in China or whatever their equivalent of YouTube is, maybe it's YouTube, I don't know. But China is also willing to spend money. Whereas a lot of Americans will just watch the YouTubes or the Twitch and not buy it.
Yeah.
Or pirate it, whereas China will straight up fucking buy it.
Gotcha.
So
interesting. That's kind of a weird balance of that or difference between us. But,
right.
Gavin, we'll see how that goes. They're definitely not limiting my Fortnite playing at 2 a.m.
No V-Bucks are being turned down.
Nope. I'm playing Hulk Hogan's
Hogan's
theme song, and I'm playing Fortnite until 3 a.m. So
Hogan's theme song?
Hulk Hogan.
Was Hulk Hogan's
it was I'm a real American. Gavin, let me just educate you on some fucking
I really
American
didn't
history.
watch because that was before our time, right? This would have been that you'd have to watch something to see.
I don't know about before our time, but I think I was born
that
to
had
this song.
to be.
I was probably conceived to this song, I would imagine.
Oh my God.
You don't remember this? So this is early. This is I crack a beer, I light some fireworks, and I salute.
I just forgot how much bronzer he wore. That's
an
incredible.
You thought Trump was bad? No, he's all orange.
Oh. And this guy was the best of that was the hero.
American. Yeah. There's SEAL Team 6 and there's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Above him.
Oh,
look at that bod.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
That is
So just to educate your ass, Kevin, a little bit of Hulk Hogan, American history there.
I have
think
a,
you've
I
defeated
have
the
a
Nazis. That's
reverse
happening.
boner now. It is inside me.
I don't know. I'm ready to go, Kevin. I love seeing that.